people, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to CY Fashion and Craft. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Please click on the subscription button and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So here I'll be showing you how to make Zara cap. Okay, so the materials we'll be needing for this project: our marco. We'll need our satin. You can actually use any material of your choice. You need trimming, our wadding, our scissors, and needle and thread. The measurement for the marco, I used 18 inches by 3 inches. 18 inches by 3 inches. For the body part, I went ahead and weaved it. You know how satin behaves. The measurement I used 24 inches by 22 inches, 24 inches length by 22 inches width. I will fold my marco into two and I will mark out, I will notch to get the middle point. I also repeat the same thing on my satin. I'll fold it in half and I'll notch. With the wrong side facing up, I will place my marco, making sure that the two notched parts are joined together or meet together. I will fold it this way. And I will fold in with 1/2 inch. I will sew the part I'm touching. I will also sew the other parts. When I'm done sewing those parts, then I'll fold these edges with 1/2 inch and I will sew it straight, making sure that I pull it very tight before sewing. Alright, I've sewn that. You can see the way I sewed it. I also sewed the edges. This is what after sewing. I will fold it in half that way with the right side facing each other. Then I will sew the wrong side. I will sew. I will make gathers, which is loose stitches, and I will do that and stop at the band side. Alright, let me correct something. If you are making this with a stretching material, you can go ahead and use 24 inches. But because the material is not stretchy, you use 25 inches for the head circumference. Because by the time you sew it, it will be minusing like 1 inch. So I will advise you go for 25 inches by 22 inches, okay? Because it's not a stretching material. But if you are working with a stretching material, you can go ahead and use 24 inches. So that is for that. Now let's continue. Next, we'll be making the design that we'll be placing on the back. I have two stripes. The measurement I have 7 inches width by 45 inches length. I will fold it in half and I will sew straight. I've sewn the two of them. Next, I'll be turning it inside out. I'll be turning the right side out. I'll repeat the same thing to the second one. Next, I'll be attaching my wording. The measurement I have 2 inches by 45 inches. I have it in two places. Then I'll go ahead and insert it inside the loop. I've inserted it. Next, I will place the two of them together and I'll use my needle and thread and tack it together. You get someone to hold it for you, then you twist. Alright, I will do that off the camera and I will come back and show you what it looks like. So I'm done twisting it. I will use my thread and tie it together. Mind you, we are still going to be removing the thread later on. So I'll just use it and hold it for now. Next, I'll be trimming off the rough edges. Then I will start forming my design. Make sure you make invisible stitches. Try as much as possible to hide your thread. I will roll it and I will tack. I will make sure I put in my needle from the same place my thread is coming out from to hide the thread. Just watch what I'm doing. I'm sure you will get it. I will roll it again and I will tack. Like I said, you can also use your candle gum to do this, but I decided to use needle and thread. I'll be using one strip of that to cover the rough edges. Now I'll use my needle and thread to tack. So like I said earlier, I'm removing the thread in which we used in tying the tips before. So I removed the thread and I tack. So I'll make sure I secure it very well. I will check if there is any open place and I will use my needle and thread and tack it. Next, I'll be attaching the twisted part to our Zara cap. You can also use your gum, but I decided to use my thread also. Mind you, my threads were not showing. I made sure the thread is invisible, both inside and outside. I will tack it round. So guys, I'm done tacking and I would cut off the excess thread. I'll be using my trimmings to decorate, to embellish. I'll apply my gum and place it. There is a particular part that the thread was showing, so I'll be using that to cover it up. I will apply my gum, that is actually B6000. You can use UHU, you can use candle gum. So I'll be using that to cover the thread. I also go ahead and just drop some of the trimmings on it. Just a little gum so that you won't like stain your work. I'm done attaching the trimmings the way I want. This is actually the one I made. So you can get an amplic and attach it to the side of it. I made the amplic by myself, so you can get it from the market or you make one for yourself and you attach it by the side if you want, but if you don't want, you can leave it like this. So thank you so much guys for watching.